Good morning, sir. This is Brent Decasa, and this is my answer for CO3. For task 1, number 1A, how to carry out inspection. First of all, check the condition of the vessel if it is safe to travel the bag of rice at sea. Second, check the damage to ensure that proper damage is applied for the protection of bag rice in a clean, dry water and free environment during transport. Check the stowage of bag rice to properly store bag rice to prevent cargo shifting and condensation during transport. Check the ventilation of bag rice to properly ventilate the cargo holds to reduce the condensation damage to the bag rice cargo. Precaution during loading, transport, and discharge to ensure that proper precautions, protections, actions, and monitoring cargo operations are taken in loading of bag rice in the vessel, the carriage of cargo, and discharge of bag rice from the vessel. Next, cargo surveying to utilize qualified surveyors to properly, efficient, and effectively represent the interest of the ship owner in the performance of survey duties are related to loading, stowing, and discharging of bag of rice. Charter party and bill of loading condensation to ensure that the relevant transport documentation is prepared in a manner that either the ship power, potential exposures, and risks associated with the carriage of bag rice. Number 1B. Identify critical parts in the cargo hold with potential defects as their performance will be critical to the safe carriage of the bag of rice. First, heat generated from space adjacent the cargo hold such as the engine room which may damage bag of rice. Avoid the bag of rice near the ship side to avoid paint or rust that may damage the rice. Avoid the bag rice near the engine room. Hatch cover should be light. Cargo hook should not be used for bag of rice cargo. Hatchway should be lined with styrofoam. Get a bamboo sticks to protect the rice in the surface of the ship. On top cargo craft, paper can be placed on the cargo loading has been completed. Number 2. Ventilation requirement. To properly ventilate the cargo holds to reduce the likelihood of condensation damage to bag of rice cargoes, ventilation should not be used as a means to cool the cargo. The temperature of the bulk of the cargo will remain essentially constant throughout the voyage. The purposes of ventilating bag rice are to remove the warm moist air surrounding the cargo and replace it with cooler and drier air to minimize condensation onto the old steelwork in the hold. To remove fumigants. Insofar as the prevention of ship sweat, ventilation will normally be required when the vessel transits from warmer to a cooler climate where a simultaneous reduction in sea temperature results. Task 2. Cleaning of vessel cargo holds. Use of ramnik tape should be avoided. Using bamboo material to protect rice cargoes from damages. Check roll in ensuring proper stowage. Interlocking of cargo bags across ventilation channels. Surveyor role in ensuring proper stowage. Using timber dunnage should be placed into 2-layer on the tank top of each hold to avoid damage to cargo. Using styrofoam, plastic, polythene, sheets, and craft paper for protection of bag rice using these types of material. Use of bag sawdust to reduce the accumulation of condensation in the cargo hold that may damage the cargo. That is all. Thank you, sir.